All right, guys, this is again Pythagorean Theorem. In this problem, we're going to be missing a leg length. So that's missing A or B. I'm going to have a similar example. Easy numbers to start. So we have a right triangle. If we're missing a side length, that means we have one of the side lengths and one hypotenuse. So I'm going to say we have the side length of 4 and a hypotenuse of 5, but we don't know what that leg length is. So first step, label your triangle A, B, and C. Remember, C has to be the side across from the 90-degree angle. So I'm going to label this side with a 5, C. Then we can switch A and B, and it wouldn't matter which one's A or B for the legs. So I'm going to choose the unknown to be A and the 4 to be the side B. That's step 1. Step 2 is you replace or you substitute in the numbers into our Pythagorean theorem. The equation is a squared plus b squared is equal to c squared. We're going to substitute in and replace the numbers that we know for the letters we have. For a, there is no value for a yet, so I'm going to just keep that a squared. Plus b squared, I do have a value for the side b, which is a value of 4. That's going to become 4 squared, is equal to c squared, which is now going to be 5 squared. Now I'm going to draw a line down the equal sign. Again, what that helps to do is to help to see the difference between the left-hand side of the equal sign and the right-hand side, because we have to keep equations balanced or the same. So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to see on the left-hand side if I can evaluate or solve through some of that math. A squared, that just means a times a, that's going to remain a squared. Plus b squared is 4 squared, so 4 times 4 is 16. I evaluated the 4 squared. And on the right-hand side, I have equals to 5 squared. 5 squared is 5 times 5, which is 25. So if I look now on the left-hand side of the equation, I have a squared plus 16. I can't add a squared and 16 together because they're not like terms. One is a variable, one is a number. We can't put them together. On the right-hand side of the equal sign, I have 25. Can't do anything with just 25, but I noticed that 16 and 25 are both numbers. I want to be able to get the 16 over to the 25. And in order to do that, we have to undo the 16 now. So because 16 has a plus 16, I'm going to undo that by subtracting 16. But in an equation, what you do to one side of the equation, you have to do to the other side of the equation. So because I took away 16 from the left, I'm going to take away 16 from the right. What happens is the 16 minus 16 is 0, but I still have a squared left on the left-hand side of the equation, or the equal sign, equals to, and 25 minus 16 on the right is going to give me 9. Remember, though, I want to solve for a, side a, but I currently have a squared. That means a number times itself is equal to 9. What I'm going to do to show that math step is I'm going to take the square root of a squared, and I'm going to take the square root of 9, and that square root of a squared will leave me with a, and the square root of 9 leaves me with 3. Now I've solved for my missing side a. Missing side a is supposed to be the length of 3. That's it. That's how you use the Pythagorean theorem to solve for a missing leg length.